I would say that in many ways I'm quite like a proud person and proud of being capable of looking after myself and my family. And so surrender is something that I have to be quite intentional about, because I actually, think that I could probably do quite a good, certainly a fair job of this on my own. But actually, that sounds really proud, doesn't it? But I have resources. I can do stuff. And so for me, like, surrender is a very intentional thing. It's remembering that God is mighty, God is almighty, and that I am way down. Way down under God's mightiness, whatever I kind of think of myself. And so.
It's also about just thinking about what life is, what's really important about life. Life is not just living it and having all the luxuries of this world, but it's really paying attention to what am I doing in my own life that adds to the richness of the kingdom of Christ. So the act of kindness you can do there, the act of dedicated, of selfless service that I offer on a daily basis, really helping to really glorify the kingdom of God and enrich it. Our life, how we live our life, should really have Christ at its center. So putting God at the center of our daily living is like seeing ourselves as a mirror through which others see life. That popular saying, our life is a mirror through which others see life. So our life should really be a reflection of how people see Christ.
The surrendering of our weaknesses, but also then when we are feeling, high on Jesus, not to get complacent in that. I'm very prone to finding excuses to not be very disciplined in my quiet time, but having people encourage me to find those moments of reflection through the day, that's a habit I have continued to have. It's a habit of going, oh, actually, God was at work in this, God was at work in that. I owe this to him. That wasn't me being an awesome human being. That was God being an awesome God. And, oh, this is a weakness, or this is something I'm struggling with, or this is a spiritual battle going on right now. Hey, God, could you show up? Knowing that he's already there, but sometimes you just need to admit that you need him to show up. Admitting when I am struggling, and that might be just between God and myself. It might be between me and the vicar. It might be between me and my one-on-one. But admitting when I am struggling, admitting when I feel that perhaps I'm not walking as closely with God as I should be, and then endeavouring to correct that.
Getting that it's all about grace. And if we neglect that aspect of Jesus being the one through which we qualify to really be who we are, children of God, we can sometimes miss the point. So if we think that what really strengthens and enables our faith is the strength and grace that we have through Jesus, and that really, really helps.
And so, I consciously start every day by just kind of reminding myself, maybe like some verses, or words of songs that remind me of just how mighty and how great God is, that kind of just refresh me every day about, how much I need him, how, in all honesty, how little I can achieve in my own strength. So for me, surrender is kind of maybe a slightly, not a natural thing that I would quite happily just kind of plough on in my day, but actually as a Christian kind of walking with God, just realising that actually there is so much more. I don't need to do that actually if I surrender, God is with me, is for me, will help me, and is actually so much more capable than I could ever be.